Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings.
And the new improved appliance in our van.
A toaster. Wow. And we have it plugged into our high wattage outlet. But you've run your hairdryer on.
It's a two-slicer.
This is your bare basic, doesn't have a bagel setting or anything type toaster, but wow, you called it a game changer.
I think it's a game changer. I mean, we had this from our old RV, and it's been sitting in a cupboard. And I love toast.
Yeah, toast.
And anything toasted. So, you know, between, I don't know, it just opens up a whole bunch of possibilities. We tried to toast things in a pan, and to me, it just didn't feel the same. It didn't smell the same. There's just something about toast that I love.
Toast! Here we are, somewhere in Kentucky, with a ville at the end of it that I can't remember right now. So, we got another 4 free camp spot in the Walmart parking lot.
I don't think we've stayed in anything other than Walmart on this trip so far.
One other place at the Iowa 80 truck stop.
Oh, that's right.
So
It's been nothing but Walmart since then. Thank you, Walmart. This is an awesome availability. Not all Walmarts let you stay overnight, which we discovered.
Yep.
We are in Tompkinsville, Kentucky, right by the Tennessee border. So we should be in Tennessee today.
Yeah.
We are, I mean, there's no straight roads in this area. I mean, it's all twisty-turny roads.
Right.
I was looking at the map for today, and unless you get on the interstate, all the back roads are all twisty-turny.
But it's kind of interesting.
It is interesting.
If you don't get car sick.
And you got a little bit yesterday.
I got a little
Queasy?
not queasy stomach-wise, but just kind of, we were on a twisty-turny, switchbacky kind of road getting up to Mammoth Caves National Park. And when I got there and got out of the van, I was just like I'd been on a roller coaster ride. So that kind of took the wind out of my sails yesterday, made me a grumpy wimpus. But that's a beautiful park up there. We didn't do the caves, but we did take a shower for $1.75.
You
that
did.
Was pretty good.
Mine was $3 something.
Oh.
I have longer hair.
That's okay. So that's what we did. But you took us up the back holler way.
It was the back holler.
But beautiful, beautiful. Some of the fall colors starting to pop up there. So a really great drive. And we'll see what we get into this morning as we head out of Kentucky into Tennessee.
Where are we? This is not what I expected in Tennessee. I expected flat. The few rolling hills. Look at that. Country red dirt road land. My goodness. That is some red dirt.
Got myself some gas station fried chicken and JoJo potatoes. And Dr. Pepper.
Another fun day of Google Maps.
We were definitely on the back roads of Tennessee. We've seen some interesting homes, some very depressing ones and some very nice ones. This is a really good road that we're on. I mean, it's nicely paved, 2 lanes. But, man, it's off the beaten track today, that's for sure.
We've been doing this all the trip. No toll roads and no highways. And this is what's been happening as we go through Kentucky and Tennessee. There's no straight roads unless you get on an interstate. They take you on the creepy crawly roads, which are beautiful. Man, you just wonder where the heck you are. I can tell you, we're on Elliott Road for 4 more miles. Super cool. To put it in perspective, I think back in the early 2000s, George Strait had over 50 #1 hits, so they're not even up to George Strait status, really. But still, an incredible career. But I think they lost one of the members, and I can't remember which one it was. But Randy's still around for sure. I think Teddy's still around. Remember seeing him at award shows.
Which one's your favorite?
Randy. These guys, you know, I basically grew up with these guys. I had a love-hate relationship with them because when I was in high school, I was not into country music at all. And then in college, I wasn't in country music at all. And that's when they were really starting to make, you know, get a lot of awards and stuff like that. Early 80s, mid 80s. I ended up with a freshman classmate who was a die-hard Alabama fan. I mean, die-hard. She was playing Alabama all the time. All the time. And she was a year older, so I had to respect her wishes. I hated Alabama at that time. Hated them. I'm like, hey, no more Alabama. Now I love them. They're awesome. Their music's amazing. Play me some mountain music like Grandma and Grandpa used to play. Very nice park here. Fort Payne, Alabama. Got a fountain. Wonderful park. We're smoking.
We're smoking a little bit. So we pulled up to the DeSoto State Park Visitor Center, and the sun's shining right on the front of the van, and I noticed some looked like smoke or steam or something coming up. So we pulled out of there and kind of pulled over here into the shade so I can open the hood and look in there. And I don't know, I didn't see anything. Checked the oil. That's fine. Looked like it had plenty of radiator fluid, and there's no visible oil or spillage or anything like that in the engine bay, except where when we had our oil changed a couple weeks ago, it looked like there was a little bit of spillage there. But other than that, I can't see anything. Not like mice nests or stuff that would maybe start to smolder a little bit because the engine is hot. We haven't really been driving that far today. Just up here, we've gone from 900 feet to almost 1,500 feet in elevation. You know, didn't seem like it was that hard of a pull. So I don't know, we'll just keep an eye on it and see.
That's kind of scary. I mean, you don't want to be stuck somewhere that you don't want to be in. We've seen everybody go through this before, and we knock on wood wherever we have wood in here, over here, that we don't ever have that issue. But you put enough miles on, I guess it's going to happen eventually if something's going to happen. But you had said the other day that it smelled like there was something hot, that you said it sounded like, or smelled hot. Yeah.
After driving it for a long time, so. And a lot of,
these Alabama hills, these Tennessee hills, they're deceiving because they're rolling, but they're steep rolling.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're going up some good grades and coming back down those good grades. So, we just punched it to get up here and to this park, and maybe that spurred something again. I don't know.
There's nothing visible, easily visible for a shade tree mechanic to see. So, I don't know.
No internet up here, so you can't research anything. So.
Anyway, so that's what's happening. Might as well go into the gift shop.
Okay, put it behind us.
Cracker Barrel.
Well, that didn't work.
Apparently, according to the folks at the visitor center, the falls that are here, there's 3 or 4 different ones, are kind of dried up or a trickle, and they're quite a little hike into several of them. So we were gonna take a little drive and get to at least 1 or 2 of the falls that have easier access, but there's a slight chance that there's little to none of the water coming over the falls at this time of year. They said January or after a good rain.
January, good rain, if you can handle hiking in the cold. She said last December it actually snowed here. It just covered everything. Nothing that stayed very long. But she said that is just a beautiful time. If you can get here and can deal with the cold, just bundle up. It's really about all it is, right?
Yep. So I guess we'll head on back down the road and start heading south again.
Yes, let's do it.
Lunch break. Lunch break.
Lunch break.
Ham and cheese on an onion burger bun. And we're in
Lafayette,
Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
We toured the whole town trying to find this little park.
Google
is just ridiculous. Anyway, stopped for a couple minutes to take a break and get Tia out and have our sandwich.
Pretty little spot. Wow. 3rd gas station.
Yeah, at least 3rd.
What has been going on
I
today?
don't know. Pulled into one and screen wasn't working or something. It just said put your card in, and then it was blank, and I was like, oh crap, you know. And then the one next to it had a bag over it, so then it was out of order. So we went to another gas station, and they had a pump that was out of order. I backed up to the other one, and it was like not working. And I went inside. Try it again. It's like it was like, I don't know, a front for something.
The biggest thing is that you try to put in regular, and the only thing it would let you do is super or whatever.
Right, it wouldn't pump anything other than super, which was like way overpriced.
50 to 75 cents more than the regular. And then you only got like a gallon and a half an hour, and came into another gas station.
So I
And the
pull
first
up,
one,
and it's out of order.
there's a bag over the handle.
What the heck?
Let's see if we can get some gas out of this one.
Well, at least there's a few other people trying. Those other ones I think were like scams or something.
Feels like a
when there's-
scam, so I'm going to be
when there's-
watching our bank account for sure.
You know, and the lady that was in there was like, just as I walked up, she already had my receipt done. And it's like,
You're up to something.
you know, and then there was some shady characters sitting in the corner there, and it's like, he said, go in. It's like, I don't want to go in. I'm not getting a good vibe in this place.
All right, let's see if you got a good vibe here.
Well, there's a Bronco over there, so it can't
Makes
be
you
all
happy.
bad.
Are you having any luck?
Yes, it's actually pumping, and the screen's working, and it's normal, and there's soccer moms here in their big Tahoes.
So I'm safe to go in and go to the bathroom?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, good, because I've been holding it this whole
Bus.
time. Yes, we have the air conditioning going because it was stuffy back here tonight when we parked. Walmart in Dolphin, something like that. And we decided to park it and turn on the AC for a little bit because we're on the cusp of Florida. It's going to be in the 80s. We aren't summer people, or some of us aren't summer people, including that fur ball there and the girl behind the camera. So just to get it more comfortable in here. Yep, that's her. There she is. We've never seen you do that before. It's a smart idea.
We have a taller refrigerator.
Taller refrigerator makes another working space for you. See a pile of cheese, green chilies, and tortillas in the pan. Where is this all going?
I've climbed the mountains in Montana, danced in the lights of New Orleans. Portland ran away with me, and San Francisco stayed with me. Nashville made its way in between. Fell in love in Minnesota, and fell apart south of Salt Lake. Calls to me, and Washington will always be begging for a piece of me to stay. Maybe some things never change, but I wanna know how it feels to hang pictures